Hello and welcome to the 8th video of Let's Play Timberborn Noob. And the question for today is, should you play Timberborn? And I would say that if you enjoy, let me get my words correct, enjoy games like Factorio or Banished or even like City Skylines, games like that, RimWorld, then I think you'd like Timberborn. Let me just press the play button here. We'll get things going, get things moving. I mean, really, these games, have a very similar layout and function, and they play in a very similar way. And it's kind of interesting. We keep buying them, don't we? Because they deliver. I mean, everyone is a little different. Obviously, this isn't Factorio. Factorio delivers a very different theme. I mean, it's kind of interesting to go into how each of these games makes us feel, because once you remove all the similarities, the things that are different, well, why is it different? And I think it's based on what we feel. And this I think Timberborn has, because it's beavers, okay, and you're controlling, obviously with Factorio you're controlling one character who goes around building the base, whereas with Timberborn you've got a bunch of workers building the base. Oh, he didn't sound very healthy, did he? Oh, he hasn't got shelter. Ah, interesting. So it's always good to dip in to an individual beaver to see what their deal is. So they've been breeding. They've been getting busy, and there's too many beavers for the for the housing situation. There's not enough housing. There's a housing problem. So let's resolve that. I like to do this in big. Now, I said, so water, we're a very good situation with water, so we don't have to worry about food. It's okay, but I'd like to get it into 400-500 figures before I'm completely wood. I'm kind of ambivalent about. We've got a good situation there, but we should start thinking about doing a secondary wood resource bit. Is that a word? Yes, it is a word, but in this context, yeah, I think it works. So okay, so we're going to build the house here. I would have liked to build it there, but we haven't got explosives yet. Maybe we should get explosives. Let me just have a quick look. Right, we're on pause at the moment, so that's okay. So explosives are, where are our explosives? So we need the paper mill for explosives. So they don't actually. I always think it's not intuitive about where everything is. Although if you start to think about it, well, yeah, landscaping, explosives, yeah, but it's not natural. You don't naturally think explosives will be in there. Well, you kind of forget it doesn't. And I kind of feel that food here should be next to plant crops. And there should be a secondary thing where you can just click on all the buildings. So up here, you have a list of all the buildings. So explosive factory, and of course we'll need the we'll be needing power, which will probably be the wind mill. Or we can get by with a hamster wheel. Yeah, it's only 50, and the explosives is 150. So that means you need 3 hamster wheels. I keep calling them hamster wheels power wheels. I wonder if it's racist in like rodent world to call it a hamster wheel. Let's build this house though. We need this house because we're not going to get that explosive. And we can always rebuild once we have enough resources. We can do quite a lot. So yeah, I don't need to do I'm not too worried about making things, you know, completely tight and efficient just yet up here. If we did that, it would take longer to do things. So we've got a gap here that doesn't really do anything. When I get explosives, I might tidy this place up. What have we got? How's the what are we on? Potatoes or chestnuts? Have we got chestnuts? We have got chestnuts. Let's do chestnuts because I don't know why it doesn't switch. It would be nice if it would switch between. Science is going nicely. Okay, so we've got 2 now. Unemployed. I think they're growing up. If we look down here, yeah, 2 have grown up, only 1 has died, and then 1 is born. So we've had a few. I think here there was a bunch of kids. Those are babies. Okay, so we'll get that. House will be built quite quickly. So there we go. And now the housing situation should be, so 2 vacancies. So that's 2 vacancies. That's 3 beds. There's 8. Homeless 0. So that's good. And unemployed 0. So because we're at 0 unemployed, if we build anything that requires a beaver, it's not going to get filled. So we kind of have to wait until they are unemployed. As I say, water is very good. It's at maximum, I think. This needs to be a little, I mean, these are like tips for the devs, you know, but it's my opinion. If I could click here and get a full, you know, 100%. Oh, wait a minute. No, it does do it. Okay. So you have to hover. You hover over it, and it's not at 100%. 8828. Okay. So I thought you could click, because here, you click here. So I thought getting the information, but no. So that's interesting, because these 2 are hovers, and these 3 are clicks, which, I think consistency would have been more intuitive. I mean, but this is just how I play. You know, everybody else may find it completely fine that system is there. So the water wheels are going good. This plan of pushing out the water wheel from here to here, it has resulted in good power. It might make sense then, if this is a strong, to have an industrial. Let's just get there. I think this is graphic intensive. I think this is why they turn that bit off, because water is, look how powerful the water is there. That's interesting, isn't it? So if we had a water wheel there, thing is, we could have a water wheel there, and the industrial area could be across the river. I wonder if there's a distance issue with the power. So the power production is there, and it's 3. That's 1. Is that 3? 1? No, it's just 2 away. So here we've got maximum of 50 coming through, 50 HP coming through. Said demand's at 103. No. Supplies at 103. Right. So supply is twice. So we don't need this hamster wheel, do we? We only need that hamster wheel when there's a drought. It would be nice to be able to say that, so that, you know, there was sort of a logic instruction saying that when there was a drought, this becomes turned on. That would be an interesting thing. So, yeah, so you see maximum power input is now at 46, so it's a bit less. Power output 45, so when that's on, so that's the whole network. When you turn that on, this goes up. Power output, then we have to re-click it. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's there. So power output there's 4950. So yeah, he can be. Sorry, mate. He's probably thinking, "Do you want me or don't you? Come on, what the hell?" And he's okay. So we've got 2 unemployed at the moment, so that's good. So we can build some resources. So what I said I wanted to do. So let's increase the food. Well, the food has gone up to 400, which is excellent. What do we got in here? Berries, which is obviously 200, 127 carrots, 46 carrots. Shall we make, I don't know whether to make a big storage thing of potatoes. Sunflower seeds, 0. I don't know about sunflower seeds. I mean, that's focused on something. He's focused on carrot. Let's go nuts with the food. I am thinking we may need another warehouse of food. I wonder if it's time to build the underground. Oh, that's 1,000 science points. I've only got 677. It's not gonna cut it. So I see these are working. These are beavering away. So building another warehouse. What about if we built a warehouse here? No, wait a minute. Large warehouse is 250. I was looking at large pile. So it's a warehouse. So yes, let's make a massive berry warehouse, and then we'll change this warehouse down here to potatoes, and then we'll plant potatoes here. So, and we want to do it within the aquifer, so he's gonna, yeah, so I want to, should I leave that blank for buildings? I still haven't decided where the industrial zone is going to go. I'm kind of liking, I could actually build it on the water, but that costs a lot of wood. But then, you know, a water wheel there would be very good. And I have talked about here extending, but it doesn't make sense now extending this farm to here, because I'm going to be extending the farm to here anyway. So if I make this area the industrial, which is close to wood anyway, so I need to, I think having a secondary bridge, that would be a long way though, wouldn't it? There's the suspension bridge system, which I may want to look at. So that's 800, that's 400, which I can afford, which is 3, obviously. Actually, I don't think there is a big enough. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It only goes there. So, and the reason why we wanted to build, this is, sorry if this is a bit boring and a bit, but this is resource management game, isn't it? You know, it may seem a bit boring going over these issues, but I'm trying to figure out what would be the optimum way to build, you know, the initial colony, because we haven't yet got another district. See there, it's going a bit red, so that's basically the limit. So if we wanted to build over here, obviously so scrap metal's there, so this would be another district down here. Where have we scrap metal? You know, I've seen some other Let's Play videos. There's another scrap metal up here. No, it's just an option. I think I quite like this big flat place though, but it's hold on, let me just focus. So I've seen some Let's Plays videos where they zoom out and you get a whole look of the map, and maybe I just haven't found the button for it to do the whole map. But oh yeah, I've read that they don't need sleep. I haven't read it, I watched it on a video. Right, so I'm going to put it up to 24. Let's see what they do. Like when you first start the game, a tip is to work them 24 hours a day and see how they get on. Obviously, I'm sure that will reduce the well-being, but let's see. With regards to well-being, have I got a grindstone? I've got a bench there. Yeah, because he's what's he called? He's injured. So we have that. Okay, so because we have dandelions, we can build a medicine, a hospital bed, and a medicine and a healer. Because that's okay. So we're kind of all over the shop today, aren't we? We're trying to do everything. What was I think he was, yeah, the well-being. So you place a medical bed, but that needs medicine, which is delivered by a healer. So the healer is here. So it's pointless having a medical. You can have a medical bed, but it doesn't heal as effectively unless you have a healer, and unless you have medicine. And medicine is made, I think that's made at the healers, yeah, and that's 300, and the bed's 80. We'll build the bed first, and let's build it now. Be good to put it in a high traffic area, and this is quite useful when you have these little gaps, which is always the case. So here, that's not necessarily, here's a high traffic area, but I want to, I want to save. So what we're going to do, I want to save a gap here, because building paths are free, because building paths is free. It makes sense just to map it out a bit. Okay, so I just wanted to check if this video is actually recording, which is always good. You know, someone was saying that you got to deal with the tech of the game, and then you got to deal with the tech of your computer, because you really need 16 gig RAM to build this. What am I doing? I'm building a bed there. Let me just build this bed. But then I have to deal with the tech of YouTube. So, because obviously I'm making YouTube videos. Let's play, because it's not. I'm going to keep an eye on the food, 400, but we should get a boost actually, because if those berries, 1,200 berries, that's good. And we'll empty that and fill it with. If carrots are going to max. No, we're not going to go to carrots. I don't plant enough potatoes. Right. So, we've got the bed, the healer. I'm thinking, no, I don't think I need to put it in the dandelion. But then, if I put him here, well, that's miles away from that dandelion. There's no other dandelion. I wonder if it'd be worth building out on the river. Because it makes sense, doesn't it? Just some platforms. How are we doing for plankage? Ooh, wait a minute, no. Yeah, 1 plank. That's weird. How come we've only got 1 plank? Oh, because they're all being turned into gears. Right, okay. Well, let's get up to 40 gears and then we'll start. No, not 40. I think 20. Yeah, so I'm going to turn this off now so that we can keep. Maybe we need another plank. If we need another plank, logs are going to go down. But then, yeah. Now we could add another plank on this. You know, another water wheel there. I wonder if you can put another water wheel on a water wheel. I don't think you can because I think you need to have a path. Yeah, because you need a path. The green arrows. No. That's the hamster wheel. Because you need a path. So it might make sense to build a bridge. I think if we built a bridge. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This water here is very strong, the current. Now, of course, when you have a drought, you don't get power, so you will need windmills and then the battery. It may be that the industrial zone should go here, not here. Because I can take advantage of the strong current and build out the platform. Yeah, okay. And we can build a bridge here. We can build the bridge on there. So if we build the bridge there, we can put another wood. Okay, so let's do it. So well, we need wooden planks. Okay, so that means now we plan that out. And I'm wondering if it's, I don't know, it might be more interesting for you if I do all this planning beforehand, but maybe it's interesting to see the process. And you can say, well, yeah, no, that's stupid. Why are you doing it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant potatoes here because I keep meaning to do it, but never get around to it. And we'll have a good potato haul. I'm probably going to get rid of those berries. But, you know, yeah, let's go full on with potatoes, why not? How's that? Oh, of course all planks are going there as well, and that takes 80 planks, and that's where all the planks have gone. Let's have a nice speed up now. Else we'll be here all day. So yeah, so this is interesting about how I do these videos. You know, do I go into the thought process of building the colony in the video, or do I do the thought process of how to build the colony before I do the video so that you just see me building? Well, I kind of think it's interesting to go through the thought process of the planning because within the video, because then you kind of see these beavers planting the potatoes. You know, you see the thought process and you can are able to criticize it or adapt it to your own. Yeah, let's put more plant. Let's go all out with potatoes. I always think I never do enough, and then I wanna. Do I want to leave that there? Let's plant that. Shoot! I've accidentally planted wheat, which I don't want to do yet, so I'm going to delete it. Yeah, I know. Kind of stupid. I didn't realise I'd. Well, that's ridiculous. Okay. And I've got no storage for wheat, but wheat's going to have to be done. Now with wheat, it goes to the grinder, the grindstone, the grist mill, which is 180 science points, and then it goes to the bakery. So you need, the grist mill doesn't require any power. No, the grist mill requires power, the bakery doesn't. So if the grist mill requires power, well, where's the power going to come from? And how's the, so we need planks. Okay, well, we're getting planks. Ah, did that just stop? Well, that seems to be doing okay. And logs at 290, pretty stable. We've just done a log building with this massive warehouse. Now wheat is 10 days anyway, so maybe it's a nice mistake. We start building up wheat. Yeah, so let's put in a small warehouse for wheat, because that's going to take a while to come. The potatoes will go in the bigger. Yeah, okay. And wheat is there, I believe? Yes, excellent. So now the berries are starting to fill up. Let's empty. And we've got a drought coming. Absolutely no problem. Water's okay. So these guys, let me put him back on because this building's now finished, and that was 80 planks. We've got we haven't got any planks in storage, but you know, we'll get 40 gears in storage. Where is the... Ah, no, that's interesting. Okay, so we can only store 5 more gears anyway. That would be interesting to have a little bit of, you know, instruction to say when you get to 40 then switch off, or get to 10 switch off. I think Factorio has that, lots of logic stuff going on. Obviously that's going to slow down the game. Okay, what have we got? Right, so water's okay. Food is doing very nicely here. Why? What's this problem? Oh no, that's been emptied, that's right. So let's change that now to potatoes. There we go. And accept. So now potatoes are going to there if we need. Yeah, and I think we doubled our potato. He's got no chestnuts. Yeah, you see, this is annoying. You got to go back each time to check. The only way to do it would be to have 2 grills. Well, what would be the downside of having 2 grills? It would be the building of the, and then the work. Well, I've just noticed I've got 7 unemployed, so maybe it's worth having 2 grills. 25 logs. Yeah. Okay. So that makes sense. 2 grills, and then one will be chestnuts, and one will be potatoes, and we've got to solve the problem. So, how do we get more chestnuts? I think it's... Oh, that's... He's chopped down all the trees. So... yeah, we forgot about that. Let me think. If we put chestnuts here, and then we would put... Yeah, we can start getting rid of these water. So let's do that. Let's plant some trees, some chestnuts here. Yeah, I think this will be nice. And then we'll get rid of this water. Let's empty that water there. Oh no, we can put it there. Well, that'd be nice to put a tree there. What do you think? Another chestnut? Yeah, why not? And when we do the bakery, we do maple trees for their sap. Although the maple tree, maybe we'll plant some maple trees now. Yeah, so all the way up there, we can... Actually, I want... Maybe the path may go up here at some point, so let's put that in. Yeah, I know, there'll be a ladder there. I'll destroy that, but the path... And then we got dandelions. Oh, let's sort out. So there we go. So we've got chestnuts sorted. That's emptied, so we can destroy it. The drought is now in, which means these water wheels have gone down. So let's turn him back on. He's at full priority. We definitely need planks, as many as we can get our hands on. I just destroyed that water there, because I wanted to build a chestnut storage warehouse. Excuse me. There we go. And what would I change him to though? Dandelions? Do we really need more dandelions? I found that the medicine is quite... We'll just leave that there for the minute. Actually, we don't need two. I'm going to destroy... -4. Where's he got -4? Well-being. Sleep. He hasn't had enough... Oh, okay. If we turn down... Yeah, so look, that's gone from 11 to 7. Since I put the sleep up. So I think we're going to get that bumped up, because when this goes down to... Alright, so that's his individual... Yeah, so I can read that better. They're still doing quite good. It's just the sleep. It's 0.3. So if you look at the well-being, where is it? I forget where the well-being... I think it's population well-being. Okay, so that's average. And hunger. Why are they hungry? Right, so this... I'm going to destroy... No, that's dandelions. I'm going to destroy the log. Because I'm not going to... I'm going to build a forest here. I just wanted to clear it. So all this is going to be water. Kind of seems a waste to have a big lake at the end. I'm kind of thinking that how they do the mechanics of the water flow. Yeah, we've still got water, but it's not flowing. I think how they do the water is the amount of water that's coming in. Well, I don't know. I just assume if they have a big amount of water coming in, and they do, because this is a nice canyon. No, they don't. Okay. I was just thinking if they have a massive lake and then a small opening, the velocity of the water will be higher because the pressure's higher. So here, the movement of the water will be quite slow because it's just a narrow... So he's not got power, so... Well, yeah, I don't need to because he's doing gears. And I think... Yeah, we've got maximum gearage, plankage. Oh, plankage is doing well. Oh, we need a bigger plank. Just slow down a bit. We need a bigger plank storage now. And then, because that's going... and we've got no space to put it, of course. I may empty... one of these because I kind of feel today's video is going to go on for a bit longer. Oh, have we got the chestnuts going? We've got no chestnuts in. These chestnuts have not yet grown, so it's going to take a while. So I may as well pause up. Well, I've got a lot of unemployed people. Okay, so we need planks, we need logs. So planks, power. This is what I'm talking about, the power. So a bridge over here is doable. Which way? Shall I do it there or there? Let's do it. Which is shortest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this is shorter. Okay, so that's sorted. And anyway, we need to reduce the amount of planks in storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's good. And then we build the pathway, which I often forget to do. There we go. Being built. Working away, beavering away. Okay. Stupid joke. Okay, let's empty this guy. I think they can be empty now. Let's see, look, if we hover, look at that, the water's doing brilliant. Is it still? Yeah, water's still there, even though it seems like we're about halfway through the drought. Very good indeed. You know, doing these... Okay, so he's injured, is he? No, he's nothing to do in range, because he's a lumberjack. He's not a berry guy. Right, so all those trees have gone. So let's delete him. We've got the berry guys here anyway. And so many berries. I mean, what we'll do, we'll delete these berries at some point, replace them with crops, which these farmers can handle, and move the berry collection up here. Of course, that will move it out of the range of the aquifers, but we're only getting these berries anyway. And there's all this. This is going to be farmland, yeah. And that's going to be very good fun. Look at that, 1,000. So berries, 500, 4, 3 carrots, good. Oh, sunflower seeds. So they are kicking in. They don't seem to make much of a... Potatoes doing very well. Excellent, right. He's hungry. Why is he hungry? Is it because there's no food back here? It would be nice actually to have some berries. I don't have haulers yet, do I? Maybe I should get haulers then. And we'll put a berry... Yeah, there's no... It's way over there. There's no berries, clearly. Right, so, but we're doing this... well, that's been built. Let's have a look at haulers, because we have the people and we'll get stuff. See, that's gone up from 7 to 10 since I've reduced sleep. I believe it was at 11 before. But, okay, haulers. But have we got planks? Yeah, 33. So let's have a look. Labour, hauling post, 10 planks. Excellent. Now I did want to build... No, yeah, I'll build buildings here. This will be the farm there. Okay, so that will be fine to put a hauler's post here. Right. See, this is what happens. There's already a hauling post. I should be able to, when I click that hauling post... Wait a minute, has it? Let's start. When I click this hauling post here, that hauling post should also light up so that I know that I already have a hauling post. Just a little thing. See, this game, you know, it's still in free access, but it's got a long way to go. And all these little So let's soak up the unemployed. There we go. Put it on medium fast. All the unemployed gets set, and there's only 3 unemployed now, so that's great. Plus, a lot of stuff's getting a hold. So I'm going to put a little warehouse here with berries, just to sate their hunger. And it should be okay because I've got, right, so he's been empty, that's good. I'll have that little space. I can't get rid of this path because these guys are using it. So look at this is great. So I'll soon be able to build another water wheel here, which will mean I get rid of that. And over here, I'll build another plank. We've got trees here as well. I can build a big plank storage. Yeah, so we build a big plank storage. Do we need that now? Well, no, because nothing's been built. Well, this has been built, isn't it? So let's put a plank storage and then plank production, logs, bish bash bosh, and we're off. Yeah, okay. Let's just get that done now then. God, we can make maximum use. Why won't it build? It's too far from the path. Because there's no path there yet. But once that path is there, that'll get built. So I'm gonna put that down anyway, so I don't forget. And so another water wheel goes here, another water wheel goes here, and then so the power. Well, it can't go there now because I put the. If I cancel that, and I put. So for wheel, so what we're going to do, a wheel goes here. Water wheel. A water wheel goes there, and then the plank building goes there. Yeah, so this is wrong. So, no, maybe it's useful to no, it is useful to plot things out first. Let's put that down now, because what does it cost? 50 logs. We've got 50 logs. So if that goes down there now, and then check this out. Oh, this is like, I find this exciting because things are working now. Things are coming together well. What am I doing? So then the plank goes, yeah, there, and I just need to build. Let's speed it up. Go fastest. Let's go fast, and then we just build. We will need another platform here because that will be the, what's it called? A straight power shaft. We'll go there, and then the plank. Oh wow, this is looking really good. Yeah, we'll need planks for the paper mill. So, and then the storage for these planks, maybe it goes here, but then that blocks the. No, I'm going to put it further away. Let's put it one. So if we wanted to put another building there, or maybe we have the option to. So let's put that there, extend the path, and let's leave enough room to build other buildings there. We'll extend the path there, and we'll put in. We have no workers, so that's kind of good because it means the maximum amount of people being used. People, they're not people, they're beavers. I keep saying that. Oh, we can now delete him. But yeah, we release someone, but then he goes there. Dandelions. Yeah, come on. We're going to pause him. Nothing to do in range. That's because we haven't cut any trees down. Let's cut half of them down. I'm still trying to figure out how to regrow wild trees naturally. I don't think... Oh yeah, we've got to choose planks. And there we go. That's good. I may stop. Oh yeah, so that's right. I'm sure you were screaming out because I've got to delete this now. It's a waste of... because it's pointing the wrong way. Duh. Not lumber mill. Yeah, lumber. Yeah, it's lumber mill. Turns into planks. There we go. But I've wasted a few logs, but never mind. So that's good. So we built the farm there. We got a warehouse. Nice lot of berries, potatoes. Maybe it's going to take a lot of potatoes to get that actually working, that warehouse. Got no chestnuts yet. We've planted some chestnut trees. It's going to take 24 days and a 24% gone. We've added an extra power wheel here, extra... so now the plank, and look at this, the planks are filling up nicely. We've got 48 total, so that's it. So that's the plank. So we could probably put the gear beaver back to work. Let's delete that. We've emptied that, done quite a bit, built an extra house there. We can probably, actually I might, no, I can't do the oh I can, yeah, look, see here. If I built that house on there, I could build a ladder here and then a platform. No, the ladder here would only go to the ground floor of the new build, and then a platform with another ladder going to the top. Let's do it. I think that's an excellent idea. I know we're building population up quite quickly, but it's you know, we've got the food to do it. Right, where was the entrance? It was there. We've got the food to do it. That's there. Is it 1 or a 2? No, it's a 2, isn't it? Yeah, because... Oh, so yeah, no, 1 does... Okay, I didn't need a second ladder. Look at the beavers going, yeah. And we've got a new house. So, okay, so here's my thinking. I could build a third house on here if I built a ladder here and then a second, and then probably a third +1. Yeah, a triple +1, and then it points that way. I get a 3 build. Yeah, and then put the roof on top. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not connected yet because the platform hasn't been built. Oh no! It's the I haven't built the path. I always forget that. It should be a default for when you build a path. You always a selector where you can put a platform down and then path automatically gets built as well. Yeah, we can build gears because we've got an extra 2 beavers. Wow, that's going really fast. Look at that. That output is 100 of that individual wheel. We're actually in the system. We're getting 210. That's good. So that's. Do we need the hamster wheel? Well, no, actually we don't. Let's get rid of the hamster wheel. And that means we're now at, yeah, so just enough power. It's just dipping below, isn't it? So I would say we need that base load of continual power. And then the 3 water wheels. We could put a 4th water wheel in here. Let's just remind ourselves how much they cost. Only 50 logs. and it doesn't require, the great thing about them, they don't require a beaver to run. So it makes sense to have a good, and interestingly, so this system I put up here, I could do here, and then the power would go out to this area. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Okay, right, I think we're going to finish now, because these videos don't have to be uber long. And yeah, we've done a lot, and I think we've got a very organized, I think this is quite an efficient colony. We've got 40 beavers, 9 children, so it's going to go up to about, we'll probably be having, excuse me, just a little yawn, up to nearly 50. I think we have got the housing, or we've only got 2-bed vacancy. Well, we can build a second. Well, I was going to build a third or a second on there. And this is going to be the housing area. Might put the healer in this area. That will be good, because that's, since this area is getting a lot of throughput. We might move. Actually, it might be a good idea to move the log area from there, put the healer there, because this is getting the maximum. Although it's not the healer that delivers the healing to the beavers, it's the medical beds that deliver, whereas the healer goes to the medical beds. Okay, yeah. So the healer can be away, and then the medical beds can be here. And we might get rid of that bench and put a medical bed in. Might even get rid of that chestnut tree. I forgot I had chestnut trees there, and they're full, and they're fully grown. Okay, yeah, they're 100%. But he still doesn't. I think he has to be working to accept. No, there's no chestnuts there, but I'll keep him working. Unable to get required materials. Yeah. What? So there's nothing there. That's the shrub, which is a good place to put it because it's got a lot of throughput. Thinking a medical bed there and the bench there. Pine left over died. Well, let's put a chestnut, because we've got chestnut trees there anyway. I think we're going to have quite a few chestnut trees, but I think that's a good thing. So yeah, those chestnut trees over here. Okay, we're definitely going to finish now. I mean, this game, we could play it all day, couldn't we? But yeah. Okay then, so, well, thanks for hanging around. If you like this video, I think it might be a good idea to click the like button. Don't smash it. That's just rude. Smashing things. Yeah, and subscribe as well, but you already know that, so why am I telling you? Maybe it's best practice to learn. You know, maybe this is the way you do YouTube videos. You ask people to like and subscribe, and it's like, maybe that's what you have to do. To me, it seems a bit odd because, well, everybody knows that. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go, so I'll see you guys later and have a good one. Bye.